Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to what I'm teaching this week. In this video, we're talking about second grade lessons, reviewing and practicing quarter rest that I was actually doing in April, but I'm behind, so we're doing it now. So here we are. So with my second graders, they come in, and on Monday, the first thing we do is we're doing a movement activity that I made that I have not posted anywhere. That is Lunar New Year themed. And now I know you're like, Becca, it is not Lunar New Year because that was in February and it is now May and I did them in April. Yes, I'm aware. However, I had big plans for Lunar New Year this year. I was like, second grade is gonna go harder. We're gonna learn all the things. We're gonna do this and that and the other. And then everything like went totally crazy and like our school got shut down for COVID and like all of these things happened. And long story short, we did not do the things, but I had already prepared like half of a Lunar New Year virtual field trip. And so I was like, you know what? I just want to finish it up anyway. So we're doing the movement activity out of that. And so I took a bunch of different things from Lunar New Year. So like picking oranges and giving gifts. And we have like move your body like a dragon and like flap like a fan and those kind of things. So just lots of fun little things like that. And set it to some Chinese music and it's just like a movement little video, and I'm feeling nice, so I'll link it down below for free. You're welcome. So we do that as a nice little movement activity. Then we look at where we are and where China is on the map, and after that we watch a super quick video about China so that the kids know a little bit about like where we are, what we're doing, and all of that. And all of this is so that we can go over the song See the Dragon Come, which is again a Lunar New Year thing. And so we talk about how they mentioned in the video that there's dragons, not really dragons, but how, you know, dragons are important to Chinese culture. And then I sing the song and I'm like, can you take your hands and make your dragon move while I sing? So this song goes, see the dragon come on 100 legs. He brings us all good cheer, him we do not fear. Long life and peace and joy in the bright new year. So we do that a few times, and then I have the kids get up and they walk to the beat. And then I give them little egg shakers, and so they keep the beat with their egg. And then we alternate between keeping the beat with the song and doing a rhythm with a quarter rest. And then we do the song, and then we do a rhythm, and then we do a song, and then the rhythm, and I'm like, great. And then we pull out another song that is not Chinese or related at all, but I have them take we'll go over some rhythms that are in this. So we'll do with our eggs, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, and then ti, 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 ta, 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 ti, ti, ta. So we'll go over those a few times, and then I'll be like, great, you play the rhythm while I sing, and it goes like this. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Which is a really fun little So Me singing game that we did not actually get to play the game for because it was another crazy month. But it was a really fun and easy activity, and we have been using this frog song quite a bit. So maybe we can do it next time. We shall see. On Tuesday, the kids come in and we are starting with the dragon song again. And this time we go over it and we start the same way, and I'm like, great. And I'll have them stand up and keep the beat in their feet and stomp the beat. And then I'll have them move their hand like a dragon with the beat. And then after that, I have them go and get a scarf, and then their scarf becomes the dragon and they move their dragon around. Some of my classes are well behaved enough that I allowed them to move around the room as well. And then at the end of the song, they would freeze. And then we would, you know, go again. With this, what I did is I put some instruments up at the front. And so what I would say is I would look around and be like, okay, if you have a green dragon, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna play the beat on the drums this time. And so everyone else is moving and they've got their dragon moving around, they're walking around singing, and the kids at the front are keeping the beat. Then I move them over to the triangles to keep the beat on the triangles. I move a different color set of dragons to the drums and they keep the beat. Then the next time, the triangle people go back to singing and moving, and we're rotating. So a really easy way to get them playing a couple of different instruments and just adding a little bit more of a fun element to a song that we are working on. And so we go through the song again. After that, I have them sit down and I tell them to take their dragons and to squish them up in their hand and make them into a frog. And then our frog moves around along with the song. And so he shows us the highs and lows and goes, frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Okay. Then some of them had time, some of them had to do this the next day, but if we have time, then the kids get a set of little rhythm cards that have ta and tt and rest, as well as a heartbeat chart so that they can see the heartbeats, and we're figuring out the rhythm. So we'll go through each line of the song, frog in the meadow, and they have to figure out what the rhythms are. So this time I didn't show them the rhythms up on the board. They have to figure them out for themselves, and we do one at a time, and then I'll show them the answer one at a time, and then I'll show them the answer, so on and so forth. On Wednesday, we are starting with a go noodle because I want them to get all of their wiggles out, and they've been loving Isabella's spring run from YouTube. I'll link it down below. It's just really easy and fun. And then we've been doing a rhythm play along video with We Don't Talk About Bruno. Now, full disclosure, I didn't watch all the way through and I didn't realize that there were 16 notes in this one, and so I just told them to pretend that they were TTs because it was halfway through before I realized it. After that, we are playing the rhythm with our song Ickle Ockle that we learned last time, so they're already familiar. And then we grab some popsicle sticks, and we're using popsicle sticks to make some rhythms. And so we'll just do dictation, like I'll say a rhythm and they just make them with the popsicle sticks. So ta would be 1 popsicle stick, tt is 3, like 1, 2, and then 1 across the top, and then rest is also 3, and I just have them make a Z shape. Then on Friday, the kids come in and we are doing the Chinese fan dance from YouTube that a lot of people suggested, and it was so much fun. So I did have one group that got to make fans, the other ones didn't have time, but they got to make fans to move with. Everyone else just used their hands. And so I'll link the video down below, but it's a music teacher and he's showing different things to go along with the song. It's really fun and really easy. After that, we go over See the Dragon Come and we sing, and then we play a rhythm, we sing, play a rhythm, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then we do a Lunar New Year rhythm play along. So it just has ta, tt, and rest up on the board. After that, we're doing a quick little exit ticket that just has 4 boxes, and they just write the rhythms that I'm saying for each of the 4. And then it's time for game time, because on Fridays, we cash in all of the points that we have earned this week for game time. And I wanted to play Frog in the Meadow, but none of them actually had enough time to do that. So I have hopes for maybe next time we'll try it instead. But how you play, just so that you know, is it's similar to like Cut the Cake. The kids stand in a circle and they're supposed to hold hands, or you could have them put like a rhythm stick or a scarf or something in between, because, you know, context's still weird. And so the frog walks around, and then at the end of the song, he chops 2 of the other kids. Those 2 kids have to then run around the circle in opposite ways, not run into each other. I've seen some people that make them shake hands in the middle and say like good morning, good afternoon, good night, or something like that. And then they finish coming around the circle, and whoever tags the frog first is the new frog, and they then go around, and then the other person just goes back in the circle. So I've played Cut the Cake before, and this one's really similar, so I thought it would be really fun, but it just didn't happen. So that's a fun one you can try, and hopefully maybe we'll get to try it before the school year is out. That is what we were doing in 2nd grade this past month, and it was a great time. And the next time we talk about 2nd grade, we'll be talking about the last week of school activities. Hallelujah, because actually we're already doing them. I only have 2 more groups after this one I got today, so I'm feeling pretty good. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.